Hey everybody, you got the Homestead Prepper here. This is a video response to somebody who I don't think is a prepper, but it's a video. It's somebody that I follow. His name is boogie2988. He has a channel here on YouTube. He's kind of a funny guy at times. Those of you who haven't seen him, check him out. Check out his channel. It's in response to a video he had, freedom of speech and other freedoms. For those that didn't see it, he talks about a website where people are allowed to post things about how to properly beat your wife. Now, this is basically his whole video was on freedoms. And basically, the one thing I would like to start off with is one brief comment. Don't tread on me. It's wrong for somebody to have a website where they can have a forum where they talk about how to properly beat your wife. The thing you have failed to let us know is it consensual? Maybe it's about bondage and discipline, S&M. Do they have a safe word? Is it consensual? If it is, none of these things, I don't see anything wrong with it. It's their own thing. If you start to take away little bites of people's freedom, then eventually you will have no freedom. Same way as should gays and lesbians be allowed to be married? Now, this might freak out some people, but in my opinion, yeah, they should. As human beings, we tend to have a very short memory. Telling gays and lesbians that they can't be married, you're creating a group of second-class citizens. The last time we created a group of second-class citizens was the blacks. Let's be honest. How well did that turn out for us? How well did it turn out for the blacks at that time? You know, we had slavery. Wasn't a good thing. We tend to not remember what happened in the past, and we, for all intents and purposes, don't learn from our mistakes. Otherwise, we wouldn't keep repeating them. If you tell a gay and lesbian couple that they can't be married, what is it, my opinion, you know, why is it my right to tell somebody else that they shouldn't be allowed to be married or that they can get married? Same way as I find it very funny, and I shouldn't say ironic, but I find it really, well, it's not really funny either. Why is it that America, as far as the government, I don't want to say Americans, but why is it that America as a government feels they have the right or the duty to tell other companies, not other companies, but other countries, how to live their lives? Why is it that the United States, who has more nuclear weapons than any other country on the planet, why do we feel as a country, or as a government, that we have the right to tell other countries that they cannot have nuclear weapons? Just doesn't make a lot of sense there. So, but anyway, back to what you were talking about with this website. If this is an informative thing to teach someone who is in a consensual BDSM thing, I don't see anything wrong with it, because they are afforded freedom of speech. It is, from the way you told me, it's in the video, it's informative. That's how you put it. It teaches people how to properly beat their wife. If it's consensual, I don't care what they do in their bedroom. Doesn't bother me a bit. As far as the comment you had about the condoms and all that with the Catholic religion. Well, first you said that you read on the internet that 98% of Catholics use birth control anyway. Well, I could just as easily say I read on the internet that 50% of all statistics are bullshit. But I digress. I have to make light of the fact because you're looking at it as that the Catholic Church shouldn't be telling their people in their religion how to live their lives, and that's exactly what they're there for. No one is forcing people to stay in the Catholic religion. Okay, now I can say this because I know for a fact there are two kinds of Catholics, devout and fallen. I'm the latter of the two. Now, with that said, it's the government who is overstepping their boundaries, telling the Catholic religion that they have to pay for birth control when it is their religion to not have it. So it's not the Catholic religion overstepping its boundaries, it's the federal government overstepping theirs, once again. Just my opinion. Boogie, I really love your channel. I look forward to your videos. Every time I see one, I get the email that says you got a new one, I immediately watch it. Your channel rocks. I do wish you would put Princess Leia back up on the wall, because that's wrong, man. That's totally wrong. And other than that, shame on you for the Horde. Don't forget, for those preppers out there that are watching this, hope for the best and prepare for the worst.